Hello, good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is AH for Truth. If you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think about my thoughts. Today, I'm talking about crypto. Oh, I wanted to mention also, if you're wondering about how you can get, create wealth with meme coins, or you've been, holding cryptos with utility and wanting to get into meme coins, we're putting on the Meme Coinology Conference, September 27th, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. It's all online. You can register on memecoinology.io. Memecoinology.io. It's in the description. Click on that. Go to the registration page. Register. Pay for the sessions. It's going to be amazing. I hope, and then we'll be talking about 14 prophetic cryptocurrencies. And helping you move in and move out smartly like a great investor. All right, let's talk about XRP is everywhere. XRP is everywhere. Whether you, feel it or not, if you're looking at the price, you won't believe what I'm saying. But if you're doing research, you will definitely see what I'm saying. XRP is everywhere. Now let's go back a little bit into history. All right, and look at all of the acquisitions of this company, Ripple, all right, that is behind the XRP ledger, where XRP is a native asset of that blockchain. I remember when Ripple acquired Medical, all right. I remember their investment in Polysign. I remember their recent acquisition of Hidden Road, okay, a massive broker. In fact, the name Hidden Road is interesting. Hidden Road, wow. All right, a massive broker for the financial industry. All of these acquisitions, I could go on and on and on. All of the companies and the different, partnerships that they've had in the recent past, and then even recently. All right, there was a time when, not recent, but there was a time, was it 2019, when Ripple had a partnership with MoneyGram, and from what I understand, $90 million was invested in that partnership. This company has been testing and testing and testing to the point where, you know what, they are everywhere. What's the proof? With all of this, companies I've listed, with all of these acquisitions and partnerships that you probably are aware of or you're not aware of, just go on ChatGPT and ask AI to list for you, or Google it, the Ripple partnership so far in the last 5, 6, 7 years. You'll be surprised. And then research those companies yourself. Actually, I like people doing research, because when you research all of these comments, oh, why is XRP crashing? Oh, why is this? Because when something is built with a purpose, it takes time for the purpose to come to pass. All kinds of things will happen. Like the Bible says, 1,000 shall fall by your side and 10,000 by your right side, but no harm will befall you. It's been through everything. Not only that, look at the company going through all this, like the lawsuits and everything from December 23rd of 2020, 5 years almost, 4.5 years in the courts. And finally, August of this year, everything was cleared. The only thing remaining now is regulation. And even after then, it will take some time, because adoption has to take time, right? But I think when, I put up a video once that had a lot of views. That was XRP will rise suddenly. And then another one when I said people will faint. To this day, they are my most successful videos. Why? Because people wanted to know, why would it rise suddenly? This is one of the reasons. Because it's something that has a purpose. XRP has a purpose. It's going to solve the liquidity problem. The friction in finance will disappear once, banks and non-banking financial institutions adopt XRP. And the adoption is on the way as we speak. Let me just give you some stats here. And I say again, XRP is everywhere. It's everywhere, literally everywhere right now, everywhere. And if something is everywhere, you know the picture I get, before I say this a little bit more, please be patient with me here. You see, I've always used this analogy, right? If you are a farmer and you have like 600 acres, and you have some extra money, and suddenly your neighbor says he wants to sell, you buy. Then the one to the left says, I want to sell, you buy. you keep buying. You may even borrow money to buy the land all around you. So from your 600 acres, you bought all of the different 600 acres around you, maybe 4 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and behind you. And now you have like 6 times 4, 2,400 acres. You have expanded horizontally. Now you will also expand vertically. Why? The produce from your farm, the milk from your farm, the meat from your farm, whatever it is that you are selling will definitely go up. Because if each of the farms produce 100 units of whatever it is that you are selling, you're producing, you have 100 units in 4 different places. Ripple can only shoot upwards suddenly. Now, people are going to say it was sudden, it was overnight. No, it's not. It's been several years in the making, almost 2 decades in the making. And so let me say what I wanted to say with respect to some of the things. I have a few notes here. So just yesterday or day before, Axela, I call Axela the quant of the non-ISOs, right? So Axela integrates, this is a cryptocurrency, integrates with XRPL, the ledger, via a bridge enabling cross-chain DeFi liquidity with the MXRP yield, which is up to 10%. Now, I'm not going to go into details about the MXRP yield. Maybe I'll do a video at some point explaining what it all is. But the reason why I'm not too excited about telling you guys about doing this is because, number one, I'm not doing it myself, okay? But you can try it. You know, just research it yourself, because it's not my interest to break it down. I've studied it. I see what's happening there, but I'm not interested in trying to use my XRP to get profit at this point if regulation is not and guidelines are not out yet. And the reason is this: if you go onto these platforms where you can wrap your XRP or you can do any of these things with your XRP, the risk is high because you are trading your XRP. I remember when one game, that was 3 years ago, there was a game that came out and you had to put some of your XRP out to get it, and that thing went south. Why? Because, you know, people can just steal your XRP. They can do whatever. You go and trust them. The point is that there's nothing to hold them to what they have said that they will do. So that's why. But the fact that you are seeing these things happening is just telling you what's up. You know, a while back, I did a video last year. I did a video where it was one of my lives where I introduced people to Nexo. A lot of people in North America don't even know what Nexo is. It is a crypto bank. You can borrow money. If you have like 300,000 USDT and you place it with Nexo, I think they'll give you like between 10 and 12% back. That's a huge return. Why? It's crypto. It's cheaper to use. It's cheaper to borrow for the financial institutions. It's not as costly as the system of fiat and the fractional banking system that has run the world for so long. Right? So this is this is new. I mean, think about it. You know, XRP brings a solution of liquidity. I've talked to you about the movie. What's it called? What's that movie called now? Released in Elemental, where the names of the 2 stars are actually Ripple and Stellar. Embalumen, which is Stellar, XLM, and Wade Ripple, which is Ripple, XRP. I mean, like, what else? So that's one thing. And then the other thing is that, as I close this, Ripple has expanded into Africa. Actually, I knew this from September 4th, but you know, you can't do videos on everything. But on September 4th, right, Ripple expanded into Africa via Cheaper Cash, VALR for marketing. And then the last one was they're using Yellow Card for payments. Why? Because there's a rising stablecoin demand in the banks of Africa. Now, watch something. If Ripple can be going to Africa now, launching big in Africa, that tells you something. Africa is one of the next frontiers of great business explosion, GDP increase, and whatever you may call it. And you know what? You have to just watch how the money is moving, and then you know. And that's why I'm telling some of the people in my group, like, you can become a member of my channel if you want. It's $5.11 a month. It's peanuts, right? It's like, I mean, it's like less than how many cents a day. But I try to put content there. I do devotionals and all of that. You can come on there. And one of the things I'm telling the people on there is Africa is one place where people should begin to look towards investing. Because if you're holding any cryptocurrency today that is an ISO crypto, or you're holding a meme coin that has a strong community behind it like WikiCat, believe me, If you don't want to be wealthy, it's too late. It's too late. It's coming. And those who have larger size bags will probably see the wealth sooner than those who have smaller bags. But I'm telling you, the way it's going to happen with all of this liquidity flowing on the XRP ledger, as well as all of these other blockchains that are ISO 222 compliant. Oh my, oh my, oh my. And many other cryptocurrencies too, like Solana. I've told you Solana is going to be very valuable, right, in the next little while. And the meme coins in Solana, I've told you, meme coins are like children in the backseat of their parents' cars. And that's why you should consider joining us on September 27th, 9 a.m. to 12 noon for the Meme Coinology Conference. It's 350. It's right there in the description. Memecoinology.io. You can actually just do that now and go there and click on the registration and get in there for yourself. And if you're not available on that day, it's recorded. So if you pay today, well, guess what? You get access to the recording and you can enjoy it. It's going to be a 3-hour session, but it's divided. There's 4 of us handling it: myself, Kryptonite, Jacoby, and Pastor Keith, doing different sessions. It's going to be amazing. All right, God bless you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.